welcome to another episode of Vasling with Stu. We are on part 3 of FT 100 Hajra. So my forces are cracking through. I've got that Berserk 468 charging down broken units. I've got the top penetrating through. That HMG finally broke. Now the game is going to have to open up and let's going to see what's happening. I've got my DM'd radio guy at the bottom. I need to get that radio going, so I gotta just execute the coup de grace on the Russians. Now they're gonna be pulling back. The OBA needs to drop. It needs to drop using these bad boys right here. I'm trying to get these bad boys going. They're pretty cool. I like the icon on the screen. It looks really nice. I need to start dropping the OBA. It's pretty silly. I got OBA and I haven't even used the damn shit yet. So anyway, another note. ×2 speed. If you don't like the length of the videos, double the speed. You can make that adjustment, double the speed. Also, for some reason, OBS didn't record my audio, yet I can still communicate through Discord with my opponent. Therefore, the last part of the game, I'm simply just going to have to go by log file. Another reason why you want to save your log files is that you've got something going for you. I actually didn't save the middle part log file for some reason. I didn't start up nor save that. So anyway, I'm going to have to narrate it. It will go faster, obviously, because I'm not thinking for an hour and a half about moving one half squad to 2 hexes. So I'm just going to have to narrate based on what I know. I think the game ended a day or two from my recollection, from the point of recording this. So let's go with that. And again, I thank Battleschool and Chris and Helen for providing the dice and the OBA CHITS, which we're going to be using more of, and we'll get that OBA out after we finish this game. There's 2 other games we need to do that have OBA in them, and you'll see that stuff coming down, raining like hellfire. All right, so let's finish up this game. Let's see what happens. See if we can finish it this turn or what have you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Double speed if you hate the slowness. But anyway, I'll be talking faster. Thanks a lot. All right, so here we are. Broken Russian units all over the place. I've got, he's in the open down the bottom down here. Hopefully I can rally and maybe do something about him. He's kind of an eyesore in the way. If I move, he's just going to shoot me at like 2-3. Units in the middle. Berserk leader, he's dead. This guy hasn't done anything all game. I'm not sure why he hasn't moved. This unit here is broken. Not going to be a problem. At this point, he's just going to be destroyed. Broken units, I want to keep on the broken units. Gotta keep them broken. Gotta keep them DM'd and just out of the battle. His mortar is pinned, although it's a rally phase, so that'll be removed. He still has hit... hidden guys here. I thought I had moved into the... Hey, no, I guess not. So my Berserk unit scared the broken units away, and we fired on him, DM'd him again, good stuff like that. So, in the middle, one of my mediums was out of commission. This guy here, we'll zoom in a little bit. He's out of commission. Hopefully we'll get him back. He's got a 7 morale, maybe even an 8 morale, I'm not sure. We're trying to get him back. I changed the horse counters to be translucent, so they don't block all the terrain and all the other bullshit. So I really like that on it. You can still see what counters they are, and if you want to move them on top, it's easily done. The outline of the counter is still visible. It's 100% better. I couldn't even see my units over here. Now, when I look at this stack right here, I see it's my demo guy. When I look at the stack over here, I see it's a DM guy. I look at the stack over here, I see it's an LMG guy. So it's it helps a lot. It helps a lot in visibility. Got a fanatic here. I need to rally, push him up the front. This 527's he can't see anything. Don't worry about him. This guy's broken. I need to get on top of him. I need to take advantage of all these broken units up top. This is where the cavalry needs to activate and go kick some ass. We've got a unit in the middle. I don't know what to do with him, but we'll see. We'll see as it goes down. So let's continue. I think the rally phase will come. I'll zoom out just a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still see this. I'm not sure that you can. So bear with me. So we just like doing rallies on particular units and things like that. Losing DMs. He's losing DMs up there. Pretty simple stuff going along with that. So prep firing. Firing on the top of the hill to this unit over here. That's still going to be like a 2 even. And so a 2 even shot, I just need to get rid of that concealment. 2 even shots like a 6, I think. And so once I roll a 6, his concealment's going to be gone for the rest of the game. And then he's just going to die. He's got no leaders. He's probably got a leader in U8 right here in the middle. But he's got to get up on the hill, and that might be a problem with my units jumping on his ass real quick. So I need to break that unit up on the hill, and as soon as they break, that means there's no coverage, and then my top units can start coming around the outside edge on that aspect there. So once they break, these units here can work their way this way. Go through here, kill him, and maybe even penetrate through here and work our magic that way. He does have the armored cars there, or not armored cars, but truck cars. The trucks driving around. They are a problem. They have a lot of firepower. Kind of worry about those. I got to bring my ATR up. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Gonna bring my ATR up a little bit and then try and deal with him as best we can. I don't know if he's gonna keep them up there or move them out. I don't know. You know, he's got some units over here. His top flank is kind of gone. So I don't know if he's gonna move them off the hill or just keep them there and just use them for static defense. So let's proceed with the turn. So I'm not sure with Berserkian. We're going straight to movement phase. We fired 1 shot. Nobody else is pretty much in LOS, and everyone's just going to move. We have to move. Berserkian goes first. He bypasses. And now we're determining which direction that he has to go. It's closest in hexes, not in MF. Because it was closest in MF, then I could choose either this unit or this unit. That's why the circles are going around. Because this one's 3MF, and this one's also 3MF. So we do determine it is in hexes, so I got to charge the mortar boy, which is fine. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's why they pay me the big bucks, going crazy and berserk like that. So he goes right in that hex. He takes a 12 chart. And the foxhole guy doesn't fire at him for some reason. So he's gonna just obliterate this guy. So it goes down to 2. No, he didn't cower. Remember, our dice are on the thing. So in close combat, so I go. All right, I see. I expended what I wanted to do is I wanted to go into the hex for 2, into the foxhole. I'm not sure if he would have to final protective fire at that point. I'm not sure why that's not on top, but I thought that he would have to subsequent first fire on that, or final protective fire on that particular unit when he did that. So that probably wasn't the case. Not a big deal. My sniper activates. I think I roll a 1. He goes way up north and he picks off the 527 over here. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing for me. And he breaks him, and that opens the floodgates. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's go to that breaks open the floodgates for those guys, because now I could just move on him. CX, get around him. If he's got a gun around there, he's gonna have to open up right now. I don't know where his gun might be. It could be, there's a number of good spots in that area over there. But anyway, I'm just gonna move, and I've got enough units, and I'm just gonna have to go for it. So I surround this guy. This guy's gonna be dead. And then what I do here, I take my armored car from this location, and I'm thinking, how am I going to get my cavalry units? Because I want to take my cavalry units and then charge this unit in the back, right? I want to charge the unit in the back. Let me move that up a little bit. So I want to kill this guy in the back. And therefore, you know, get a free attack on him. I mean, the more units the dead, the less points that he could have over for doing a last turn rally if he goes up in this location, then just runs across a bridge, runs across the road tracks for victory points. So I just want to kill him. And plus, the cavalry, they can get there. They can get there in one turn. That's the beauty of cavalry. Look at that distance. It's like 10 hexes. You're not getting there in 10 hexes with a regular infantry unit. So again, if he's got a gun in these bushes over here, he's going to have to unload it. And when he does, my entire force is going to swamp the gun. So the gun's going to be destroyed if he's there. So I overrun this unit here. I enter his hex. He chooses to lose concealment so he doesn't get pinned. And then I roll snake eyes on him. And then he fails a morale check by ELR. So he's disrupted and pinned. Or disrupted. So he's gone for all intents and purposes. So I continue my armored car movement. I go CE, so I start burning on the road. And I just get behind the 9-1, so he can't route backwards. That's the key there. This guy's going to CX to the bottom. Bye-bye. Bye-bye 9-1. Next unit's just CX forward. Again, we're trying to find out where the gun is, and the more guys we DM, the more pressure we put on them, the gun has to come out. It just has to come out if it's there. And right now I'm feeling good because 3 units have CX'd. Armored car's going. Another guy used to destroy his units. I don't think his gun's there. So we're gonna do the best we can. And so we got units moving in the middle. Our LMG's going. I'm just running in open ground. I want that concealment gone. So he does fire on me. 2-2, 6-2. I think he fires just the LMG. He pins me. Not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. 8 morale. You better take that shot. And my 247s become active. They move forward. No, he must have fired 4-2 with the squad. Yeah, and then he drops a fire lane down here. Not a problem. 8 morale. Bounce right through it. I'm not sure why this guy's DM'd. That's erroneous. And then the leader in the back is just picking up horses, so I can bring them forward. So when these guys are dead, I can like use my horses for some other purpose if necessary. And this guy is a live unit back there anyway. So, again, I CX the guy in the back, moving forward, pick up some horses on the way. Ike comes up for advanced fire capabilities for no cowering. And then my other units move up forward. Again, you notice the counter, it's right there, but when he's on top of the counter, he's not blocking anything. I can see that that's an LMG on top of unit, and if I expand it like that, not a big deal. But I at least see what the top unit is. So I really like that with the cavalry. So that's kind of cool. And my top units, here comes the cavalry. Here comes the cavalry. So I bypass, or I just get on my horse, start going, and then I gallop, and then conduct a charge from here. And he says, "Oh, you don't have LOS?" It's like, yeah, you're right. So I have to scoot over 1 more hex. I see him there, and then I conduct my charge. And then I have it's like 15 movement factors to there. I do my 12-1 because he's in open ground. And he casually reduces, fails a morale check, comes DM, the whole 9 yards. And then I move 1 more hex just for the hell of it. My hero with the ATR is going to go on top of the building here. So I can start shooting this direction against those units on the right hand side. So we're going to try and take some easy shots on those armored cars in the center. That's what the ATR's for. I think I got 2 or 3 of those damn things. Oh, I got a German one up here, but I need him to be protecting the top because these 20mm guns really don't do anything against his armor, to be honest with you. So hero moves. I do some movement in the back with my cavalry units. These guys start being active. They just charge forward, and they're just going to occupy hexes again. If his gun is there, I'm just going into those hexes, and they just burn through. And that unit, do you see where he came from? He came from here, and he made it the whole way here when he gallops. So he just bypasses everything, and he just gallops the whole way. He gallops like past over here, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, they're all mounted. Oh yeah, 12. 12 is to here, and then I can gallop for 1, 2, 3. That's. I'm gonna make sure because you can't gallop through the woods. And again, they're still on horses, so they're still cavalry. This shooter comes in the middle, and then he jumps off here, just for whatever reason. But he keeps his horses next to him. And then my 9-1, and the demo charge boy, they mount up. They move independently so they don't get killed, and they just both move in those directions. And ATR boy comes up from the back, not a problem. My other vehicle, it's like, hey, I don't want this guy to route. Yeah, he can't rally later, but I don't want him to cut my route paths. So if these guys start braking on this side, they can't go this way, and it might really screw them. So it's like, okay, he just needs to die, so we're just going to park next to him. So he can't route in any direction. So that's it for him. And the armored car down here starts up, and again, I had success with the charge up top. I'm just going to charge this guy down on bottom, and because my radio guy, wait, he didn't rally? No, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to overrun the 8-1 here, because I don't want the 8-1 to fire a machine gun over here and keep my leader DM'd. So I'm going to force him to attack me here with a medium machine gun. If my tank blows up, I don't care. My leader will better rally next turn. He'll need an 8 to rally. And if this machine gun fires, I can move my other cavalry unit the hell out of dodge, because the mortar boy on this side over here, is engaged with a berserk unit. So mortar boy is not going to take any fires over here. So this unit will be free to move, and this unit will be free to rally next turn. That's what I'm doing. I'm potentially sacrificing my armored car to get my radio and my squad with 2 LMGs back in duty, back in combat. Because them running out over here, going by foot, it's going to take 15 turns to get there. They got to jump on their horses and get the hell out of dodge. So that's the plan with that. So he starts running down the road. Boom, 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 boom. He shoots point blank. I think he misses. Or he hits it, but doesn't destroy. I overrun him at a 12-1 or an 8-1. And then his leader breaks and his squad pins. And then I just leave the hex and go the other direction. Swivel my nice little turret right here. And stay in motion. I'm not sure why there's 2 motion counters there, but he stays in motion. Because at this point, I'm just going to burn behind him with my armored car. I'm just going to blow by that guy. Do whatever damage I can. I broke his leader, which is good. And he's just going to keep on going. He's just going to keep on going. Enjoy the nice fields over here on the left-hand side. You know, when it gets nice and pretty, he's going to, you know, go down the road and cruise back here and get behind him so he can't route. And then they just all die. I mean, that's the plan. I'm going to ignore the mini machine gun. I don't care about that. His ATR hasn't fired yet. That's only a 4. Probably that might be a snake eyes to hit. It's pretty rough. But anyway, if I get behind him, that's a plus. It's always good to get behind your opponents. So more units are moving. Here's advanced fire opportunities on my units. Just DMing units left and right. Again, the 2-fact firepower guy can DM this guy because there's no cowering. Actually, he can cower, but the fanatic guys won't cower. They can fire at a 1+2 chart, and the fanatic guys will be fine because they won't cower. Let's back up just a little bit. So it DMs him. I fire a bunch of guys here. I fire like my Hungarians. I fired my Hungarians at the conscript unit because the 468 berserk units I can be affected because they're not in melee yet. And I just do massive fire, just whatever fire groups I can get, and attacking guys, and nothing happens. They're all in good terrain. So what phase are we in here? I think I got. Oh yeah, route phase. So these guys die up here. I killed them up in that area. These guys will die here. He'll die here. And then these guys will route. They'll route that way. I'm happy with that. You know, there's no leader. This is this leader here, and this leader here is all he's got. So if he routes back there, you know, he's not where his leader is, and so that's fine. You know, I can't really do anything about that, to be honest with you. My machine gun moves up. I say screw the next one. I gotta get my machine up. It's got to start tearing some guys up on the building, on the hill. If the back guy doesn't rally, he doesn't rally. I mean, I don't really care at this point. I need firepower coming down here. Advances are just typical advances. I just throw tons of guys up in front here. He's going to fire point blank anyway. I mean, do what you're going to do. We'll see what happens. I got units all over the place, and I have just lots of firepower at this point. I kill his conscript unit in close combat, and my 468 loses his berserk status, and his leader is going to jump out and charge my guys next turn. So where are we? That was advanced phase, so rally phase coming. I think I rally this unit up here. Yeah, I finally rally that unit over there, and I think I rally my leader. Yeah, my leader. Yay! Leader rallies. Get the radio going. Come on, Amori. Order some damn freaking Chinese food for us. And so we're gonna get some Chinese food ordered here for the guys doing the work in the middle, and hopefully we get that delivered by DoorDash, whatever. And probably 20 minutes or so it shouldn't be too bad. He prep fires at a couple guys here. Well, he doesn't prep fire at all. Actually, he prep fires, malfunctions his machine gun. Obviously rolls an 11, so it's no effect. Berserk guy moves. I just wait for triple point blank fire, and I kill the leader. So I get a good roll, kill the leader. This guy over here, his commissar comes out of the foxhole wanting to get the hell out of Dodge, and I roll machine gun fire on him. I think I just fire the machine gun on him, so the squad and the other guys can fire later on something. But I get a super low roll, like a 2 or 1 or something like that. But anyway, he takes a wound die roll, rolls like 5 or 6, so he bites the dust. And then sniper comes up here, and he attacks the cavalry unit, but doesn't pin him because cavalry are immune to pin, I believe. And so we try to do an anti-sniper roll on him. I think we roll like a 6 or something like that. We don't get the leadership to help us because it doesn't matter, 8-1, and technically it's not a fire group. But anyway, we pin his leader, which actually comes to help because later on I roll a 3, which would have activated his leader or his sniper. So his sniper's done for the turn. He's doing some adjustments over here on the hill. You know, some rearranging his guys up on the hill. And these guys down here just advance and route into that location. He's going to fire with me with some machine guns later, perhaps. And then he's got his tanks to move, and he moves them in a decent position right here. And I try to fire my 20mm. I was like, what the hell? I might as well try to get a first shot on him. I actually roll pretty low, but it's out of LOS, so I can't do anything about that. And then this unit up on the hill, final fires. I got an ATR. I think I fired at him, and nothing happens. Well, actually, yeah, I do. I fired on the guy in the back, and there's your low roll. I fired on him 3 or 4 times at a 2 even. I think that ended up being a 2+1. I think maybe a 2+1. And if you're only 4 or 5 on 2+1s, a morale check. And so he breaks in the back. He's not going to be able to rally anytime soon. Well, actually, he could rally with a turn or 2. I'm not going to be up there that soon, I don't think. But and then I think I got rate of fire, so I fire on the other unit, and I don't get an effect there. All these guys down here just start opening up on this guy. He breaks, so he's going to be eating it. And then I think that's about it. At this point, my opponent concedes. He has no leaders left. The only leader he has is broken down here, way the hell off the hill. Infantry guns, he shows exposed where his infantry guns are here and here. Not sure why he didn't open up on the medium and the guys up on top of the thing here, because that ultimately allowed me to break that unit. But I don't know. I mean, maybe the hindrances here is in the way. But yeah, I figured they might, since they didn't fire anywhere else, I figured they might have been like in the brush or something like this. But anyway, just trudging through. It was fun with the cavalry. It's even better now that I modified the cavalry counters, not obscure everything on the map so you know what terrain you're in. I mean, you can't even tell what terrain this horse is in over here unless the counter's modified. So I love that. Turret counters are looking good. Actually, he can't fire when he's CE, now I notice. Luckily, it didn't destroy his tank. So he actually had no firepower. So I didn't even reckon. I was just happy to overrun this guy up here. And that's probably where I screwed that up. As a matter of fact, in the advanced phases, I kind of wanted to go button up on him, but I forgot. And so I mean, the trucks don't move very fast. That really didn't cost me anything right there. But yeah, finally cracked the egg up in 03, the HMG going, and once he's gone, the floodgates are open, baby. And so there's no way. Well, he's got a ton of AFV on the right hand side. He could stop this entire force, but he's got nothing to stop the guys in the middle. He's got 2 units in the middle that can stop these guys, and that's just a ragtag force of units, and they're just going to run through with leadership modifier, cavalry, mobility, and then I've got some mobility coming down here. So, and my radio was up and going. I really wished that I could have got my radio going again to see some hellfire coming down, but because the accuracy is garbage anyway, so it's not like, you know, it's not like going through the orchard's really going to hurt you for accuracy. You need a 1 to be accurate, so who gives a crap? You're not going to roll your 1 anyway, even if it's clear day and you've got a bore sighted or whatever. So you're just not going to be accurate. So it's going to land somewhere and then adjust it and have it move by 1 hex. So that's all you can really do with OBA that's accurate on 1. So anyway, interesting scenario. Lots of stuff happening. Lots of units. The scenario's not that bad in terms of just the types of units, but it's just so many units that you have to move. I mean, 14, 15 squads per side, he's got to think about is what he's doing. I've got to think about coordinating attack plan, especially when there's hip units. I don't know where those guns are going to be. I don't want my guys to die inadvertently. So it just takes a little bit of time. I made some, maybe 3 hexes a turn. So if I get 12 more hexes, so I'd be on top of the hill in 2 to 3 turns. And 1, 2, 3. So I'd have 2 turns of combat on top of the hill breaking units. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this wasn't a live play at the end. Again, I was really pissed. I was streaming this and I saw the guys' notes when on stream. Say, hey, Stu, we can't hear you, can't hear you. I just didn't see their notes. And so that was kind of disappointing. But at least I generated a log file for this. And at least we get to see the end of the game. And this is kind of interesting because you pretty much use the entire map. A lot of 3 board games don't use the entire map, and this one does. You know, we had action on the top, a lot of action. Actually, not a lot of action in the middle, but a lot of action in the bottom. Top and bottom, there's a lot of action in terms of the importance of executing your plan on those 2 boards. So I was excited to succeed on both parts. Finally cracked both parts on the same turn. So I was excited to have that done. And I wasn't looking forward to attacking his trucks. He has the advantage there. Pretty much my armored cars, just gotta keep him busy, maybe. You know, because my armored cars can outrun him in the ground, in the open ground. But the problem is he just needs to get up on the hill and, you know, turkey shoot me. 45L goes right through that armor. My armor's only 1, so there are gonna be some wrecks burning up here pretty soon. But at least I got my infantry going. Again, smoke was going to try and come, and just going from there. All right. Well, thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed the live sessions. I hope you enjoyed the dice. Give me some feedback what you have on the dice. Thank Chris and Helen and Battleschool for their support. And we have other games to go. We're dropping some more OBA on those other games. And hopefully you guys will join us at that point. If you like the channel, you can support the channel by going to by the beginning of the video, the PayPal connections. If you don't want to be a Patreon, just want to do a small donation here or there, or if you want to join the Patreon club, what I'm going to be doing on the Patreon club is I'm going to be going over some of the rules in Chapter A, for the rules that I think that are important or easily missed. So just like a little primer or like a not a quote cheat sheet, but directly from the rules. So things that I thought that are important, that are just kind of either important or very interesting, you know, stuff that people get kind of read over. But anyway, again, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time on Vasling with Stu.